Hey everybody, Weston here with the Hidden Gibbon, and today I have one of the first decks I ever built after I got back into Magic. It is a Infect based deck. Infect and Poison. You know, I'm that asshole. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. It is a bracket 2 deck. We have no game changers, no tutors, and it's named Fynn for Fynn the Fangbearer. Fynn the Fangbearer he's a 1/3 for 1 colorless, 1 green, and has Death Touch, and whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. It's pretty straightforward. You're going to play Death Touch creatures and creatures with Infect, and you're going to try to do combat damage. You'll probably be able to kill 1 person before you die, and that's about it. And then for Planeswalkers, we got Nissa, who shakes the world, makes your green tap for double, put some counters on your forests, and if you ever get to ult, which isn't going to happen in this deck, you get to search for all your forests and put them into play. Creatures, we're running damn near 40. We've got Acidic Slime. We're going to have pretty much all Death Touch, all Toxic, and all Infect creatures. So the toxic creatures are about the only thing that's gotten added to this deck since it got rebuilt or got built. So we have Acidic Slime. Ambush Viper is another Death Toucher. Blight Mamba has Infect. We have Blightsteel Colossus. I should probably take this card out and move it into a better deck. It's just sitting here in this deck, not going to get cast literally ever, and you'll see why in a minute. We have Blight Widow, which has Infect. Bloated Contaminator has Toxic, and whenever he deals combat damage to a player, proliferate. We have Core Prowler, which has Infect and proliferates. We have Corpse Cur, which has Infect. We have Crystalline Giant. We have Cyst Bearer, which has Infect. Daggerback Basilisk, which has Death Touch. Endray's Forerunners, which gives all our stuff Trample. Endurance, which shuffles your graveyard in. Glistening Elf has Infect. God Eternal Ronus to double the power of each of your creatures and they gain Vigilance. And it also has Death Touch. Ironclaw Myr has Infect. And when it gets blocked, it gets +2/+2. Majestic Myriarch is a Chimera. It is from Amonkhet's, I believe this is Hour of Devastation. Its power and toughness are each equal to twice the number of creatures you control, and it gets a whole bunch of different abilities if you control a creature with those abilities. Moss Viper, it's a 1/1 for 1 with Death Touch. This thing also has Death Touch. Let's see, all Death Touch creatures, right? Death Touch or Infect. Any other standout creatures? We have Questing Beast in here. We have Ronus the Indomitable, which can give something Trample. We do have Tyrannex Rex for 7. It has Trample, Haste, Ward 4, Infect, or Toxic 4. We do have Venerated Rot Priest. Probably the newest of the cards in here, along with the Toxic ones. And then we also have a Vorinclex Monstrous Raider to double our counters. For sorceries, we have Venomous Might. Lets you deal damage to things, so if you have an Infect. We have Overrun. We have Triumph of the Hordes. We have Smell Fear, which is a fight spell with Proliferate. Gaia's Will lets you cast spells from your graveyard. Play land from your graveyard and cast spells from your graveyard. And if a card would be put into your graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. Plain-White Celebration. We have Berserk. We have Carrion Call, Force of Vigor, Crossing Grip, Lace with Moonglove to give Death Touch, and then you can destroy target creature with flying, and its controller gets a poison counter. It's a pretty standard package here. For our artifacts, we have Basilisk Collar, which gives Death Touch, Bow of Nylea gives Death Touch, Contagion Clasp, and Contagion Engine, put neg1 counters and proliferate. Gorgon Flail is Death Touch. Gorgon's Head is Death Touch. Grafted Exoskeleton gives Infect. Quietest Spike makes the player lose half their life rounded up. Vial of Poison gives something Death Touch. Scythe Claw has Living Weapon, Make someone. Oh. I wasn't yawning before I was doing this. My apologies. Leave half their life rounded up. Enchantments, we have 3. Court of Bounty. Death's Presence. Whenever a creature you control dies, put X1 on counters on target creature, where X is the power of the creature that died. Tribute to the World Tree. And we are only running 32 lands. That's why Blightsteel's never coming into play. Not ever. Like I said, pretty straightforward. I haven't played this deck in a very long time. It is probably the top candidate I have for being dismantled. I don't usually dismantle decks, but this deck's probably the top candidate to be dismantled and cannibalized for other decks. It only runs 366.94, with a lot of that tied up into the Blightsteel Colossus, who's I think sitting at $40. Nothing else is really overly expensive in here except for the Vorinclex, so a good chunk of the value is there. It's pretty straightforward. It's a more effective to just take out one opponent. So if you're playing like Two-Headed Giant or something in Commander, which is a thing, that is probably a better place for it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know how much of a jerk I am for playing an Infect deck in Commander. Let me know if you think I could ever get more than 3 lands on the battlefield at any point in time. And before I go, like I wanted to, I have made a little Google form that you can fill out. I will link that in the description and pinned comment. What we'll do with that is that will be where you can submit deck ideas for me to do some brewing. It just got some basic questions on there for you. I also have a Google form, so if you'd like to join for a Gibbons Games with Friends, you can fill that out and we get it scheduled, get everything ready for you. And thank you very much, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day, night, morning, whatever it is. Have a great one.